Welcome to the north. Welcome to the north. Mist-covered forest, frozen lakes, and buried secrets. The world is changing. Railways spread, science overtakes superstition. Cities rise along with the illusion of safety, but beyond the light, in deep woods and on windswept shores, something older stirs. This is Vaesen, a Nordic horror role-playing game set in 19th century Northern Europe. The players you see around me are part of the Society, a secret order cursed with the sight. They see what others deny. Creatures of myth and nightmare are real, and they do not like to be forgotten. But sometimes the greatest horror is the one we carry. Welcome to Vaesen. So in last week's episode, at Hedvig's cottage, truths began to unravel. The Society learned that the prince, their supposed enemy, may not be what he seems. Hedvig hinted that Eira's attack was not so simple and that ambition and not victimhood may have lied at the heart of it. Worse still, it emerged that Anna had been quietly carrying the green stones all along, a revelation met with barely contained frustration. Armed with what little they knew, the group set out once more. After a long trek through the wilderness, they reached an ancient tower. Its doors opened before them, revealing hooded figures, and at their centre, the prince himself, tall, beautiful, and impossibly composed. He welcomed them inside. Within the tower was a vision of wealth and grandeur, a gold piled high, tapestries lining the walls, statues of serpents watching from every corner. Among them sat the prize they sought, the Brisingman. But it was all a lie. The feast in their hands turned to leaves and twigs. The splendor was an illusion, and the truth beneath it was far more dangerous. The prince offered a bargain, Eira's freedom in exchange for another taking her place. Desperate and outmatched, the group struggled to negotiate until Anna struck a deal, offering 4 silver coins. The prince accepted. With a flick of his hand, Eira was freed and immediately attacked him. The illusion shattered, the tower vanished, the forest returned, and the prince revealed his true form of a lindworm. What followed was chaos. The creature struck with terrifying force. Sebastian was wounded, and Henrik was torn open and left on the brink of death. Eira was killed outright. They lit fires to try and keep the beast at bay. For over an hour, the Society held their ground, waiting, hoping it would not return. When it finally seemed gone, they began the long journey back, carrying Henrik barely alive through the wilderness. Hedvig's cottage was nowhere to be found. Somehow, against the odds, they made it back to Uppsala. Henrik survived, and Michaela, grateful and shaken, vowed to disband what remained of the Vanadisea. And the Society were left with a single pressing question: what now do they do with the Brisingman? They barely had time to consider it because Henrik received a letter. A strange one, a personal one, calling him a soulmate and pointing them towards their next destination, Sunnerskog. So, people. Hello and welcome.
Okay, so where are we? When are we? Etc.
So,
time.
You are back at the castle. This is the morning after. Initially, we are the morning after you all return from the woods. So you've patched Henrik up the best you can, with pulses and bandages and stitchings and all that sort of stuff. And he's kind of laid out there, needing a bit of recovery. and you've had your first night back with all the joy that comes with that, and a decent night's sleep in your own beds. And then you've got up in the morning, and this note has arrived for Henrik that morning. So that's kind of the quick catch up as to where we all are.
Was it a decent night's enough sleep to have actually helped with any of the damage that we're all or some of us are carrying from the previous adventure?
You'll need I think you'll need a bit more rest, but yes, it will certainly help. So as well as the letter for Henrik, a second letter arrived.
No, we've got enough letters. We've got enough things to do. What do you mean?
Are you done?
No.
I didn't think so. For Maud. So Maud, because I know that you're not kind of able to access your character sheet at the moment, I am sending this to you via the miracles of WhatsApp. So you should have that now. Not that it's going to be much of a natural surprise to you, but there we go. So yes, Maud receives this particular letter as well.
Maud, what's that letter say? You may need to come a little bit closer, Maud, so we can hear you.
I'm just it looks as though I might have to return to England.
Okay.
And leave the rest of you to investigate Henrik's soulmate.
Oh. What's everything okay?
I hope so. Miss Martin, I trust this letter finds you in good health and spirits, wherever your present travels may have taken you. I write on behalf of Messrs. Harcourt and Bell to request, indeed to insist upon, your return to England at your earliest convenience. There are matters concerning your forthcoming publication which cannot be satisfactorily resolved in your absence. While your manuscript has been received with considerable interest, and I might add no small degree of enthusiasm, certain questions have arisen regarding both its content and its presentation, which require your direct attention. In addition, there are discussions to be had concerning its
These are the ones that are quite burnt.
Yes, possibly. Release timing, circulation, and the possibility of a wider audience than originally anticipated. These are opportunities we would be most reluctant to delay. I would not trouble you so directly were the situation not somewhat time-sensitive. There are elements within your work which have prompted particular attention, and it is felt that your presence would greatly assist in ensuring matters proceed in a manner agreeable to all parties. Please make arrangements to return to London as soon as you are able. If travel prevents any difficulty, inform us at once, and we shall see what may be done to expedite your journey. We look forward to your prompt reply and to welcoming you back. Yours sincerely, Edmund Harcourt, Harcourt and Bell, Publishers, Fleet Street, London.
Good grief.
Ah. Well, I guess have fun in England.
Is anyone else concerned that the content that they're alluding to might be some of the bits of the story that specifically relate to what we all do, and that maybe actually, if it is Vaesen related, perhaps going all on your own might not be a great idea?
Anna looks to Maud. Are you writing about us, Maud?
No. I mean, I keep a journal, obviously, but I'm not having that published.
And then the silence.
Have to make arrangements.
Joy?
Is there anything that we can do?
I
Do you want us to look after Ghost, or will Ghost go with you?
I think Ghost will come with me.
Okay. Anna is sad.
Ghost comes over to Snuffle.
Yay! Shuffle Ghost.
Well, I would imagine that Ghost will help to keep Maud safe,
Yes.
which would be a good thing.
Yes.
Indeed. So,
I mean, the good thing at the moment, I suppose, is that at least at the moment the house is relatively quiet. Henrik is breathing, which is almost more than could be have said a day or two before. You know.
indeed.
It occurs to me we've got two leads at the moment, Henrik's letter being one of them, but it's a long way away. The other one directly affects you. So should we address that since it's here in the castle before you go?
Yes, I think
the letter may be slightly related to the fact that the person playing Maud needs to vanish to deal with running an entire theatre festival.
I've just been informed. What I'm thinking is there's a letter in a drawer. If we go and get that, then Maud can take the letter away with her if she wishes.
Yes, there is the clue that we were given last time. There is something that will help Vanessa in a table of green.
In the occult library. All right, let's go hunt green tables.
To be fair, I'm not sure. They said it was in a library, but when I asked if that meant the occult library,
I think she said yes. I think she was like, duh, yes.
So I don't know if you all want to put your map on.
What's going on right now?
Hello? Can people hear me? Okay.
Yeah, for opening the map.
Okay, there was just some sort of weird noises going on. I'm going to share this with the people that are streaming. Update that so that people. I'm just making sure that yes, there we go. Can the people? Oh, the people that are streaming can't necessarily see what they need to see. So let's.
There's the occult workshop, which has the green stuff on the table.
Where's the occult library in this?
This is actually
bedrooms, but that's not the occult library.
It's a green sofa
in it.
Is that?
No, the workshop. Julian is here. This is actually the occult library.
Oh, well, there's a green table right there.
To the green table. It's greenish. It's got a green symbol.
Yeah. So wait, which is the workshop? I'm very confused, Andrew Slade.
The workshop is on the ground floor. So this is the workshop.
My apologies. I should have known because it's supposed to be off the hall. Gotcha. Well, there we are. I know now.
Yes.
Thank you, map. You may bugger off.
All right. Anna is
the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
You have missed.
I mean, the occult library's not open to anyone. Anna's investigated the table, Andrew. Do I roll something?
Yeah, give me an investigation roll.
Woo. 1.
Don't say it's.
That was very weird. The dice just freaked out on mine. I've not had.
Sorry, got booted. I'm back.
It was Anna getting something on an investigation roll.
I don't see anything. I didn't see your result at all.
I got
you
5
got 1,
successes.
5.
You got a 1.
Okay, so let me just find this. So, you whilst you're fiddling around with the table, And let's bring it up. Right in the very middle of the table, where there's I'm zooming right in, and I'm going to share this with the streamers. Zoomed right in. Right in the middle, the center part of the table is a green circle, and you suddenly feel that can push down and twist slightly. And when it does, it pops up, and underneath it there is space for it's like a little tube space, and inside you find. Let me just share this because I don't know if you're by yourself or not, but I shall just share that with you.
Sebastian, I think you might want to turn your mic off between thingies. You're making some very strange sounds.
Oh, it is Sebastian that's causing the echo. Yes.
Whenever his thing closed, the sound is, as it were. Sorry.
All right, this is what it says. Oh shit, no, that's the question for experience points. One moment.
Have we followed you in?
3.6.
Yes.
Here it is. Right. Occult Library Archive Ledger. It's dated 1751. Is that old or new? Who is it now?
We're 18 something.
18 something. Okay, so
old.
it's
The latter half of 18 something.
So 70. That's before the Ulu massacre.
Oh, okay. Right. Uppsala Society Castle Archives Vault Room Catalogue Fragment number 47B. Report of a joint field engagement conducted in the spring of 1751 between select agents of the Napoleon Society of Rose House, London, and members of the Society of Uppsala. Collaboration was instigated in response to disturbances surrounding Quasi Monastery in Bohemia. Carmelite, thank you, Maud, site plagued by weeks of unexplained animal deaths, unseasonal snowmelt, and accounts of shadow figures walking between prayers. These phenomena coincided with an intense geometric storm reported across northern and central Europe. Believing it may be related to an emergence or agitation at Vaesen, the societies deployed a joint team to investigate. 5 objects were removed for study. The division was as follows. Uppsala retained a charred wooden idol believing to depict a forest-bound Vaesen. Bundle of bones found in linen smeared with blackened ash. A scroll in undeciphered runic script stained with wine or blood. London retained a disused iron bell, source of phantom ringing reported by the monks. Is an iron bell being... I feel like that's come up somewhere before. A second scroll of Eastern origin. Oh shit! A black polished stone disc, palm size, carved with 7 concentric rings intersected by cross lines and a raised central point. The disc was initially described as a likely Eastern talisman, non-magical, though unnerving to the touch. It was placed in the lower archives in 1715, following a transit prior to any known experimentation. Margin note.
Oh, that should have been 1751. I was typing too fast. Sorry.
1751. Margin note. The object described here, a black stone with a raised centre and concentric glyphs, matches the symbol I recorded in Harasan. I'd seen similar items behind glass during my time in the London Society. It was catalogued, but never examined in depth. Could it be the same? And if so, could it be the artefact I've been tracing through fragments and firelight all these years? Marcos Hawkins, E. Webholm, Westerholm, 1791. It's the fucking thingamabob for Vanessa.
It's the
Soul
stone of
transfer
Solomon.
disc.
We were told London had it.
It's in London, where you're going.
Excellent.
Guess we may follow you after all.
What do you want us to do, Maud? Do you want to, if you're going ahead, why don't you see about your business and then we will wait for a letter from you, potentially?
You could take a carrier pigeon.
I think across an ocean is a little much.
A pigeon could cross an ocean, can't it?
I don't think so. I'm not sure your
What's the
pigeon.
point of my pigeons?
They're for homing over land.
Can't it home over a sea?
Have you
Have you ever seen a pigeon over the water any more than a seagull?
They have been known to go across the channel, but I think England. I think I think England
I appreciate
to
the offer.
You may as well take a pigeon and see what happens. We've got nothing to lose by sending it.
accept the pigeon.
Yes.
The pigeon won't fly itself to death. It will just be like, ha, and just give up. You can take it, send a letter by pigeon and by post, and we'll see what wins.
Okay. In the interest of experimentation, I will indeed take a pigeon, but I will also send a letter by
You could
post.
also send like a pigeon loose, and then also put a pigeon on a boat and send that, so at least then it gets to land on this side, and then it can fly off. And you're covering 2 bases, 3 bases.
I'm not sure I have room for 2 pigeons in my luggage.
You do. They're small. They'll go in the same cage.
Don't try sending the seal by pigeon.
Oh, you cut off there. What was that?
So don't try sending the seal by pigeon, just in case.
No, indeed,
No.
that could be a mistake. Plus, the pigeon could like turn into something weird.
Yes.
Oh,
That's-
your dog did.
Eh,
Your dog turned into an letter.
Maud, are you leaving us straight away, or are you coming with us to find Henrik's soulmate?
that would.
It's a rather lovely day in Uppsala. May has a tendency to be as such, and as a result of this, some of the windows in the house are open, and you hear the unmistakable sound of the gate opening and the sound of a horse and carriage coming up the drive.
A third fucking letter.
God's sake! Julian says out loud.
It never rains, but it pours.
And Julian sort of
Indeed.
like slodges his way towards the front door.
Yes, the carriage has arrived. There was a knock at the door, and as you slodge your way towards the front door, you meet Algot coming the other way with a note. The gentleman said he would wait, as he holds the letter out in your general direction.
Julian takes it. Did the gentleman leave his name?
The gentleman is just waiting at the carriage by the door. It's in your handouts, Julian, labelled the invitation.
Anna's going to go stick her head out the front door and get an eye on this gentleman.
Give me a moment. It snapped up. And then...
So what you see, Anna, is a very smart white coach with gold corners, very opulent looking, being pulled by 4 white horses. And the
Julian, your carriage for your marriage to Tyke has arrived.
Quiet.
And the man sat in the driver's seat is dressed in very formal black, almost like morning suit type wear, with a very large stove top hat on.
I thought you were going to say periwig or something. Right, here is what the note says. To those who have endured more than was asked of them, rest has been arranged. Rooms have been prepared at an inn on the coast near Nortalia, I think, where the air is clean and the sea is calm. You will be received without question. Your needs are understood. No payment is required. It has already been accounted for. Your other obligations have been considered. Your stay will not interfere with them. Travel has been provided for your convenience. The journey will not trouble you. You are expected and will be welcomed. Your host.
Anyone else got a really weird vibe?
I mean, an anonymous host is generally never a good thing.
No.
Yes, I would like to know the gentleman's name at the very least.
Oi! Anna calls the coachman. What's your master's name?
He is the host of the inn.
What's the inn's name?
It is the inn.
It's a Nortalia.
I'm sorry, it is a very... we are not a proud village. We have simple tastes.
So there's one inn, my good man.
I've never heard of an inn not
Correct.
having a name. Anna, a connoisseur of inns, like
It's probably called the inn. Not
has a name.
Nortalia or something.
It is Natalia Inn.
Julian sort of walks towards the carriage and raps upon the door as politely as he could.
There is nobody inside, Master. It is all for your requirements. There is indeed even space for your wounded companion to be able to stretch out comfortably.
How
do you know?
Wounded companion?
I am just doing as I have been instructed. My master has not given me any specific details other than there is a gentleman who has been quite severely hurt.
Julian, could this be your personal friend?
I doubt it. He'd be much more, well, immediate than this. All this sending a carriage? Oh, no. None of this.
Is it going to do Henrik more damage to travel than it would to stay here?
Are you anywhere near the entrance, Maud, or are you just sort of inside?
I
How
am.
ride, my good man?
My apologies, sir. What was your question?
Beg pardon. Sorry, Maud. I just wanted to know how rocky the ride was for our sick companion.
He will be quite well cushioned. This is by far the best coach I have ever driven.
Know your master well, do you?
Indeed. Well as any.
All right. I'll put it to the others. Wait there, though I suppose you shall anyway. And
Indeed, sir. I have been instructed to wait until you come on board. You do not need to bring any belongings with you.
I think you
And
find
a
somewhere
clutch of my gun.
but I take your meaning. Won't be a moment.
Right, what are we thinking?
Well, it sounds like fun.
It sounds like fun, does it, Julian?
It does. Where's Tyker?
We don't know who our host is. We're being told not to bring anything with us.
Sounds like a trap to me.
Fabulous.
Is anyone aware of the geography of where this journey and our letter to Henrik would take us, and whether it's possible to combine the two if they are adjacent to each other with us having transport provided?
Well, let's whip out a map and see.
I'd quite like to meet this soulmate of Henrik's. Henrik! Oh, Henrik's in the infirmary, and I yells up the stairs, Henrik, as a priest, are you allowed to marry?
Ill people can't yell back at you.
Oh, fuck. All right, and I leg up the stairs to go and ask Henrik in person. Henrik? Oh, he's not here. He's
Yeah,
having a nap.
I don't know where Henrik is, to be honest.
And it's like, he's asleep, I won't disturb him. He's unconscious, oh god.
Yes, he's probably having a snooze.
Anyone else know what the priest?
But it looked like Eve was online at one point.
I've not seen Henrik online at all.
I thought he was for a second, but that might be my imagination, to be fair.
Depending on your exact use of the word marry, I believe they're the only people who can.
Indeed. But no, he wouldn't. Henrik, as a priest, wouldn't be permitted to marry. No. Oh, actually, no. Yes, he would. Church of Stockholm. Yes, he absolutely would. If you remember, you have already come across married priests.
Protestant. Yeah, so Protestant priests.
Yeah, it depends where and when.
No. Yes, Henrik would be allowed to marry.
And then nods like she understands.
Right. So, you're wanting some locations, is that right?
Yeah. Can we visit the soulmate?
So, if I've got the map open.
For goodness sake.
Hang on. I need to just check one thing. So, are you meaning the area where Sonnerskog, that Henrik's been summoned to?
Yeah.
So Sonnerskog is here.
Where's our? was our carriage.
You guys are obviously here. And the place that has just been mentioned to you to visit is here.
Very close. Well, I suppose you can't
Not a
travel.
million miles away.
No,
Would
it's
I
not very far at all.
move to England from Stockholm?
You would go to Stockholm, yes.
I suppose we could go rest, because Henrik will need to be well to go encounter his soulmate.
Quite right.
Is the
Except the urgent sound. Urgent? Sorry. Except the letter sounded urgent.
It did sound urgent. Let's reread it. I've seen you in my dreams, or I've seen our fates, and to try and beg you to help me. My time is short. That does sound quite urgent.
It will be unfortunate if everyone
soulmate
puts
died.
their feet up for a few days only to discover that Eleanor has died.
I mean, I am feeling very recharged. I could go try and find her.
The road route does look like it's not that far off the most direct route anyway.
I
I
mean,
guess we can stop on the way.
and I
Recheck.
can take a pigeon and let you know how she is.
Get off the coach at Stockholm.
Emma, Aunt Maud can get off the coach at Stockholm, they're saying.
Recheck the invitation. Yes, that's what I thought. But you'll be received without questioning. No payment is required. Your other obligations have been considered. Your stay will not interfere with them.
How can
How do they know
be?
that? That can't be. That's impossible.
Even if they're watching us and they know about us, how can they know about the other people involved?
Or maybe they're trying to stop it. They could be evil. They could be trying to stop us from this black-dogged lady person.
I'm gonna go into the library and look up if we have any information about this Nortalia.
Yeah, the inn with random invitations.
Where is this?
Also, I don't enjoy the whole no payment is required. This sounds like everyone wants something, surely.
Andrew wants us to go to the inn, for example.
Well, you know, if I've gone to the effort of creating somewhere, it'd be nice if you visited it, but it is totally up to you.
The last society-based free holiday worked out just fine.
Indeed. I vote soulmate, and it raises her hand.
Do I find anything, Andrew?
Have you rolled?
Yes, one success.
Why am I not seeing any rolls? Not getting any roll results. That's very upsetting.
Pigeon.
So, yes, you can look up Nortalia, and basically, it's a coastal town connected to the Baltic archipelago. It's very small, but quite well established at this point. It's quite familiar in the Uppsala region as being a place sometimes that local people would go for like a seaside retreat, seaside holiday. It was starting to grow in popularity. Not like a grand spa town at this point, but it's kind of, I suppose, a quieter destination, shall we say. It's starting to develop a reputation for health tourism. There's a strong like bathing culture and this restorative sea air and things like that, like was popular in the UK and stuff at that time as well. So it's the sort of place where people would go, sometimes with doctor's prescription, for things like sea bathing and things like that. People go for walking on the coasts, controlled rest environments. Yeah. Very common and popular place to go. Can't hear you, Anna.
Anna was looking at a book about pigeons. I was googling pigeon facts. Sorry.
It's a bit of an obsession, isn't it?
I thought I'd got them and I wanted to see if I could separate what the bonded mated pigeons thing is.
What's the
Yes, here you go. Yeah, so mated pigeons find each other if they're separated.
Yeah, if they're separated within a reasonable sort of geographical.
I'm all for just separating them and seeing what happens.
Are you suggesting that I take one of them?
Yeah, well, if one of us, if half go to this restful holiday and take one half of the mated pigeon, the other half go to check out Henrik's soulmate, then if one of us runs to difficulty, we send the other half and it will find its mate, and then we'll find out if the other's in trouble.
I suspect I may have to move to London because
That's just rude, Maud.
both of these options seem like they are going to take some time.
I don't think our carriage driver is going to go away until we get into the carriage.
Well, I just out the back door.
What back door?
There's many back doors. We're in a castle, for crying out loud. There's a window, if nothing else. Oh, don't make that face, Julian.
I wasn't making any face.
You're making a face. Look, whoever this woman is, whether or not you believe in soulmates or not, is another question. What we have is someone asking for our help and a black dog. And the black dog seems very... It's been following us a little bit. I feel like we should look into this.
Yes, Henrik has been somewhat obsessed with the black dog for a while, so maybe we should indeed go and see what's what, as it were.
Indeed. So, shall we hop out the window then and leave this carriage to its carriagey business?
What, and you're going to abandon Henrik as well?
Well, no, we could take him with us. Anna looks at Julian and is like,
Stop on the way. What's the problem? Let's go there. Find out what they want from us and who are they. And if we don't like it, we just move.
I'm just saying, the last time we were invited into a castle, he turned into a giant lindworm and ripped Henrik open.
That's true.
If we did decide to completely skip on the invitation, what is the route we would take to get to where the letter is telling us to go to instead? Because looking at the map still, I'm thinking like we'd almost have to go past it, and this way we've got transport already on the doorstep and paid for.
But the transport's not going to take us anywhere we wish to go. It's only going to take us to the invitation.
No, but what I'm saying is the invitation is essentially on the route, so we would at least be closer than we are now.
It's not much en route.
Well, given where the water opens up and where crossings are available, it's on the way that I think we'd probably end up having to go.
I feel like it's very suspicious. I don't trust this carriage. Julian appears to be chatting to the voices in his head.
No, just a tiger. It's all right.
I just don't. I've got a bad feeling about this invitation. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to go.
But we won't know until we meet the person.
You won't know until it's too late. Look, if you and Julian want to go off on a happy romp and enjoy this, go for it.
Let's go and kill Henrik's black dog.
I don't think we want to kill the dog.
What dog?
Generally, black dogs
The one
are
in
good.
his dreams? It's gonna be hard.
The one that he thinks that, was part of my life. He keeps saying, why wouldn't you tell about the black dog? He's obsessed that there was, yeah.
Is there not the option of going to do
Jesus,
the
Arsene
soulmate
Christ!
thing and then coming back for a rest?
Yeah, could we go soulmate and
Let's
then...
go for a beach episode! Please! I knew that's what this was!
Julian, your beach will have to wait.
I've had enough! I'm going to get myself a hot chocolate! I'm coming right back! Maybe!
Nothing's to stop you getting in the carriage, Julian.
I'm just worried something's going to happen to her. I don't want to It won't be restful if we're waiting to see someone that needs our help from a black dog.
Have we asked the carriage man if he would drop me off in Stockholm and then take you down to...
I don't think he will, but by all means, Maud, you ask him. Anna points her towards the door.
Well, I mean, as you say, it's part of the rest if we can ensure that
I think
this
they're
woman
evil.
Well, if they're evil, he's not going to agree to it, is he?
No, so go ask him.
But if they aren't evil, then perhaps he will.
He won't. Go, Maud, talk to him. Anna shoves Maud out the door.
Yes, madam.
We were just wondering, we have had 2 letters today, both of which have some very pressing business to deal with.
Indeed, I believe you've been summoned to London, and your colleague, who currently has incredibly serious stomach injury, has been summoned to Sonnerskog, I believe, in the south of Sweden.
Yes, I'm going to park the whole "how did you know that" bit for now, and I'm going to ask you: is there any chance that you could, in fact, drop me in Stockholm while you took the others down to deal with the other issue, and then we could all return for a rest?
I haven't been permitted to drop you at these locations on the way there, but I can absolutely assure you that your booked crossing to England, departing from Stockholm later, which my master has booked for you, you will not miss. And that there is no problem at all with arriving in Sonnerskog in order to assist the what is the word? Soulmate.
Back out and heard bits of this and go, am I right in thinking that this place is a little out of time?
My master.
Is your master gold? Anna calls out a window.
Conducting their conversations from very far away now.
He most certainly is not, madam. No.
Silver?
No, madam. No, he is quite flesh-coloured.
Human?
Julian is going to jog back into the house and look and for Taika. Taika, where are you, my love?
He didn't answer about the human
You're in the
question.
library?
Oh, sorry. I missed that one.
Human?
Yes, very distinctly human-coloured, madam.
Human-coloured, but are they human?
Taika, let's be off, my love, before
I confess I have never asked them that question, madam.
It smells fishy. Anna puts her head back in the window.
It does. It's by the sea, madam.
So if we will be at the other places in time, perhaps we could.
Julian's lost it.
Oh, God.
You all right, Julian?
No, Taika's just a little heavier than I was anticipating. And Julian's sort of like throwing her over his shoulder and taking her out of the library and down the steps towards the carriage.
And it's like, we don't need to see this. And it's going to head off into the kitchen.
Over the shoulder, fireman's lift. Then use it, my darling, but I am going on holiday and I would like you to come with me and I'm getting in this carriage.
Anna's going to go and make a sandwich in the kitchen. Maud's face palmed.
if we go to the inn first, do I at least need to bring both my newly acquired pigeon and my luggage to go straight from there to Stockholm?
How can you check if pigeons have mated? Anna then calls on the kitchen.
For the love of God! No one cares!
Footnote to me: never try and design an episode to last for one session again. Ever.
It is 7:45. Julian deposits Tyker on one side of the carriage and then gets into the other.
So when you open the doors,
He's left his patient behind.
the carriage is beautifully set out. There are nice, comfortable bench seats on either side, and slightly elevated on the rear is something that absolutely looks like a bed has been laid out.
Julian rolls his eyes and goes back into the hoobity-joobity, the castle.
Mm-hmm.
My love, you say the nicest things to me, and I adore you.
What? I still have my gun.
She said, I will shoot you if you do anything like that again.
And she now has track record.
Yes. Julian gets Henrik gingerly out of bed. This is very bizarre. This shows as you and me being the only people online. And
Yes, that's what I've got as well.
How weird.
And that appears to be what the online is showing as well.
Which is why I can't whisper to my wife.
Yeah.
Curious, I am still here.
Oh, actually.
No, we know. It's just bonkers.
I'm going to reset myself very quickly, just in case.
Maybe there's a lot of people using alchemy of a Friday night. Excuse me.
Oh, it's all showing online again, eh?
Right, Anna is now showing back online for me.
You haven't impacted the stream resetting at your end, have you?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't think so. I just thought I'd better check. Wouldn't want anyone to drop off or anything.
Julian helps Henrik to the carriage. So that's 3 of us in there.
I can help you with him as well.
Please, that's 4 of us. Fabulous.
Okay.
Thank you, my beloved.
So you're just waiting to see if Maud and Anna are joining you, basically.
Oh, no, I don't think so. We're going if they're not coming.
Oh, Anna has now dropped offline.
And she cannot hear or see either of us.
Yeah.
What a faffery. Obviously, alchemy wanted to start getting in on the on the faffery quota, as it were.
Yep. Yep. Oh, there we are. Here comes Anna back
The hot
online.
stepper.
Here comes the hot stepper, Anna. Right. So just
Julian sticks his head out of the window. It's very nice in here. You're coming.
Everyone is in there apart from Anna and Maud.
Maud didn't really get an answer as to whether she needs to bring her Stockholm stuff to leave from there. Or
No syndromes required.
Okay.
I'll pack him over him.
Pigeons. If I'm not going to miss my...
Your sound keeps cutting in and out.
I'm quite far from the microphone. But Maud is having checked, she will not miss her ship to England. She is up for a quick visit to this healing miracle place.
Anna goes, fine, if you're all going to walk to a fucking trap, I guess I'll come, and comes out very festooned in weapons.
Okay.
Oh, can I quickly visit the occult room? What can I find there?
Sure. 1 minute. Where are we? Right. You find. You find. So you go in, and hanging on the wall immediately opposite the door as you walk in, eye gets caught by the light glinting off a pendant hanging on a chain. An arc-shaped pendant, which is inlaid with some intricate designs.
Anna picks that up and at the same time thinks, what the fuck did we do with the brightest this sea of giant green stones that we were like about to chat about at the end of our session? Like, where's that gone?
What, the Brisengamen?
Yeah.
Don't know where you've put it.
Algot will be able to look after it until I return.
I mean, this is something that got people beheaded. Oh my god.
This genuinely feels like gearing up for a real family holiday. Some of us are like, we are in the fucking car. Where are you?
This doesn't feel like a holiday. This feels like a death trap. What's the way? Is it just a pendant? What does it do?
She did say family holiday.
Is it just a pendant, Andrew?
It is a pendant on a chain, yes. You want to know what it is? It's a troll cross.
Troll cross, perfect. Anna's putting that around her neck and then stomping down, getting into the carriage with all her weapons, and is super grumpy.
The driver looks down and raises an eyebrow at you as you stomp in with all your weapons.
Right, I think that's all of us, driver.
Indeed, sir. Please.
Not a problem having the dog in with us, is there?
Oh no, of course not.
Is that a pigeon?
There's 3 pigeons.
God. Yes. One for each part of the group. Yeah.
Yes, I wasn't quite sure which one it preferred, so I brought them all, and we'll see what happens.
So we need to have a roll to see if 2 of the ones you've brought are actually in a relationship, in which case they won't care.
Roll pigeon relationships.
Yeah. Okay. There we are.
And then which random spot in the countryside between them you actually meet each other when they're both released.
Exactly.
What do I roll, Andrew?
For what? Well, you're in the carriage. No, we're off. Right. Okay, you can't.
How do I roll to find out if these pigeons are a relationship?
You can't, because you've not studied. You've spent no time at all to study about animals.
I'm judging the pigeons. I've been seeing who's close to each other. They don't hide that they're in a relationship. It's not like it's a secret pigeon relationship. They're like in a corner. I got the 2 that were like nestled together.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a complete idiot.
Really?
However, Sebastian makes a good point. When they are separated and they meet up again when we are separated, what happens then?
Then they're 2 pigeons together and we take the notes and we read them.
No, they will just meet one another. You will be in Stockholm, for example. I will be in Sonnerskog, and they will meet each other in between.
We don't let both of them go
go, you idiot. We let one go, and it comes to the other one who's still got the pigeon,
But
Julian.
how
and
do
it
you
comes
know
in.
that the other one hasn't also released their pigeon?
That's what the third pigeon's for.
Well, just make it hope that we don't release them at the same fucking time. It's better than any other idea you lot have had, and it's quite better than things.
And I think the way that you sort that out is you send a pigeon to the other person to say, "I am about to
This
release
is
my
when we
pigeon."
released our
Just wait.
pigeons.
Fine, if you want me to go back and get like 6 pigeons that we can do that with, I will.
We don't need any pigeons, Anna.
Well, if we had 4
Right,
pigeons,
anyway,
just
whilst
release
you
a
sit there
pair of
arguing, you feel a jolt as the carriage pulls away.
I'm
And
just saying 4 pigeons
the,
would solve it.
the carriage pulls out of the drive and onto the road. And you have to say it's incredibly comfortable. The road feels basically bump free as the carriage moves along, and you can look out and enjoy the view. And having looked on the map, you are aware that the journey should have taken you the best part of the day to get there, but no time at all seems to have passed before, well, the road starts changing long before the landscape does. Let's just say that. Anna rolls her eyes. The deep ruts and stubborn roots of the forest track starts giving way gradually to something smoother. Packed earth tracks, well used but cared for. The rhythm of the wheels is quite soporific and relaxing. And then the trees slowly begin to thin because you go through this big, thick forest. And then the trees begin to thin, not all at once, but enough that the light changes. It feels like it softens a little as you drive along, and the air becomes cooler, carrying something unfamiliar after the long days inland, but very familiar to Anna. The scent of salt. Faint at first, and then undeniable. The forest doesn't stop. More, it feels almost like it's letting you go gradually. Birch and pine start to give way to open stretches of grass and low shrubs shaped by wind rather than shadow. The sky suddenly feels huge. The horizon is no longer hemmed in by branches, and somewhere ahead you hear the sound of gulls. Distant, sharp, and strangely reassuring. And then,
for seagulls.
Sorry?
Nothing.
And then suddenly you start catching glimpses of what look like flashes of silver in the distance, gone again as the carriage turns, and then back, broad to this calm, stretching out beyond the land in a calm, pale expanse that catches the light like glass. The road curves gently, and the town reveals itself without ceremony. Nostalgia is certainly not grand. There's a cluster of wooden buildings gathered around a narrow harbour. Their colours are softened by weather and time. Small boats rock lazily at their moorings. Nets are hanging out to dry. There are a few figures moving around their business at an unhurried pace. It looks so ordinary and peaceful. And yet there's a quality to everything that settles around you and makes you feel reassured. The doors of the houses that you drive past stand open. The windows are catching the sun reflecting off them, and the smell of cooking drifts through the air. It's not strong or overwhelming at all, just enough to let you know that food is nearby. The carriage doesn't stop in the centre of town. It passes straight through along the harbour road, the wheels soft against the packed earth, and it comes at last to stop at a building set slightly apart from the others. It's slightly larger than a common inn, but not ostentatious. Painted wood and well kept, a wide porch facing the water, lamps already lit, although the light has not yet begun to fade. And there are people there. A couple are seated outside with drinks, someone carrying a basket of linens, a figure leaning on the railing and looking out to sea. They look at you and glance as the carriage arrives. They don't look curious or particularly surprised, just more acknowledging your arrival. And the carriage comes to a gentle stop. And as it stops, the door is already being opened to let you out. And for some reason, you get this sense breaking over you all that the first time in a while, it feels like you've arrived somewhere that you're actually meant to be. And there, stood in front of you, is a man, well dressed, though not extravagantly so, clothes suited to the coastal area, but cleaner than the place justifies. His hair is neat, posture easy, and he has this wonderfully relaxed smile on you. Not at all threatening a character.
Not at all threatening, you say? That sounds suspicious.
Oh, sorry, missed a bit. He holds his arms up to you and, you have arrived at the correct moment. He nods. This is very pleasing. I am your host. This is not a title. It is a function. No, that is incorrect. It is both. Yes. Someone's rolling something. Who's rolling?
I rolled an observation to see if I can get anything further on him, as it were.
So somebody else has as well.
Now I rolled vigilance.
For what?
It seems suspicious.
Oh, little Faith.
Perhaps if you ask him nicely, he can draw a weapon so you'll feel more comfortable.
Well,
Yeah.
Yes, maybe he should start shooting at you. That might be something that would help. The answer to both of you is, well, Julian specifically, the answer is no, just what I've shared with you. And Anna, there's no vibes. There's nothing you're picking up at all. He steps closer towards you, but stops just short of sort of keeping a respectful distance, shall we say. He looks at Henrik. You are the damaged one. This is not a criticism. You will improve here. You have exerted yourself beyond sustainable parameters. Yes. This has been observed. Correction has been arranged. Nothing unfortunate will occur to you here. Well, within reasonable expectation. Your rooms are ready, and he gestures towards the inn.
Nothing untoward will happen towards us so long as we don't sort of go investigating nonsense and sort of and putting ourselves into holes and things and all of that business. Basically, is what you're saying. The place is friendly.
Oh yes, quite friendly. He smiles. Yes. You may relax now. You will find that everything here is sufficient.
It is.
If it is not, it will be corrected. You are occupied people. This has been taken into account. Your future engagements will remain where you left them. You will not be late.
Makes me slightly nervy, but thank you.
You are acknowledged in advance. Welcome.
What time is it? What time is it now?
It is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right, my good man. Could you point us in the direction of some supper, maybe? Early supper, everyone?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to eat the food here.
Oh, for goodness sake. And Julian sort of runs up the steps and into, wherever it seems to be a dining hall.
Why is he so trusting at the moment. Anna looks to Taika. Is he all right? All right, she's following him. What the fuck? Okay, let's go in.
Does Taika not have sound today?
Tanka sounds like this right now.
Taika is preempting the dinner. I see.
She's already there. She beat me to it. I don't know how she got past me.
Anna's
Tell
not
me-
eating food. She's
Tell
gonna
me
sit at the
we
table.
find. Tell me we find in there literally everything that like we feel like we want in the moment.
So you go it. So is everybody kind of entering, as it were? Everyone going into the inn.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. So as you enter, the door opens smoothly, and inside the air is warm without being hot. It's just a very nice, comfortable temperature. The smell is immediate. You can smell fresh bread being baked, the smell of wood smoke, something herbal, a sort of very clean, not particularly sharp smell. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. So as you go in, there's a sort of a very small entrance vestibule, and then you go through into the main room, which is broad and open and built around a very large central hearth. You would say kind of very much medieval in style. There are thick wooden beams crossing the ceiling, and the walls are lined with shelves filled with books, and there are hooks and small personal touches like nets and lanterns, and sort of like tools associated with fishing and what have you hanging around. There are some tables spaced around the room, not crowded, not sparse, just kind of very respectful amount to make sure that people can sit and walk around equally comfortably. Everything is beautifully clean, and everything looks fresh. You know, the tables don't have stains on them. There's no stickiness, no uneven surfaces. It's just right. And in the hearth is obviously the fire, which has got this beautiful fire. The flames are dancing beautifully, and there's just this beautiful warmth. Obviously the fire is what is providing the heat in the room. And then at one side of the room is the bar, which has a simple counter of polished wood, and there are bottles and things arranged neatly behind it. Everything is very precisely laid out and very neat and tidy. Glasses are hanging above, catching the light from the fire. It looks lovely.
Julian's going to get in, sort of take it in, and then have a moment and step back out to try and find the little AI man.
The little AI man.
That's what Taika was just saying.
Okay, sorry.
So yes, Julian goes to find the little AI man.
Oh, yes, hello.
Hello. Yes, I don't suppose in your little setup, is it a particularly big village, this?
It's a reasonable sized town, yes.
You wouldn't happen to have some maybe how do I put this? People who might be ordained.
Like a priest?
Very similar to a priest. A priest would do, I'm sure.
Like the one you have brought with you? Yes.
Like the one I brought with me, but not that one, yes.
Yes, there will be a priest at the church, I would ensure.
Nice.
Ideally, a slightly more intact one.
What one that, I wouldn't be taxing if I were to ask for something. Right.
I'm sure everything will be perfectly sufficient, should you wish.
I'm sure. Thank you very much. How far is the old church?
Unfortunately, it is the other end of town from here, but
Oh well. All the rest of the day to get it done then? Fine. And he pops in to start feeding himself.
oh, you are wanting to eat already. Of course. Um, I was hoping to beforehand speak with you all and find out what sort of foods that you think would be you would like for eating, for the eating, for the eating, for the eating.
It's all right, we understand. Yes, actually, I don't know about anyone. Is anyone else hungry? I could put it off. Taika, would you like to take a walk with me?
Light snack.
Light snack, and then we shall walk it off. Absolutely capital idea, my love.
Would you like your rooms to visit?
I'm sure you've set it all up very nicely.
Okay. You, when you are ready, if you go up the stairs, your rooms are up there, and your names are on the doors.
Wonderful, you've thought of everything.
You are here to relax and improve. You will be happy, yes?
I'm sure we will. So Julian literally sort of grabs something and then stands by the door, patiently waiting for Taika.
I don't know what the others are doing.
I think we all followed inside, so we're inside. Anna's looking dubious at the food and isn't eating. I'm feeling tenser by the fucking second.
Well, there's no food that's actually been put out yet. It's you need
Okay.
to obviously ask.
Just looking at the house
kind of
then
ask
in
what sort of food you would like.
Anna doesn't want any food. Anna wants to leave this place.
I can certainly eat, almost always.
Anna's going to go and sit with the unconscious Henrik and just sharpen her knife.
So when you go outside, Anna, to sit with the unconscious Henrik, you find that there are a couple of people helping, literally lifting the bed that was in the carriage out and carrying it almost looks like a stretcher at this point, carrying Henrik in the direction of the inn.
Anna will just follow them.
Okay. They carry him into the inn and up the stairs and into his bedroom.
Anna will sit in there with him.
Aww.
Taika, are you ready, my sweet?
So when you go into his room, you see that there are on a shelf next to the bed, there is all sorts of herbs and herbal remedies sat out already as if to help him, along with some spare bandages and a few things like that. There is a cross on the wall, and everything is kind of very gentle whites and pastel colors, just to be very nice and calming. And his bed is set out in such a way that he is very slightly elevated, so that he is properly supported when he's lying on it.
Cool. Anna's going to look at that and look out the window at Julie and Taika heading off towards the church and be like, if they fucking get married without us, I ain't fucking forgiving him. I don't like this, Henrik. I don't like it at all.
So What are people doing?
We are sauntering off in the direction of the church.
Okay.
I'd probably putting in a food order, I'd imagine, as it was offered.
Okay. Well, they're asking you what it is you'd like to eat.
Maud always likes a good roast chicken. Maud's gone for roast chicken.
Okay.
I'll take whatever their local speciality is, since I'm in a new area to me.
Okay.
Roast chicken in Sweden. Oh. Should you? Fish too of a Yorkshire pudding. Ward wants a Yorkshire pudding. Tycho says roast pigeon. How dare she?
What if the roast pigeon comes with Yorkshire pudding?
No, you're not cooking my pigeons. I'll eat her cat.
Okay.
I think at this point, Henrik will have anything that comes with a straw.
Yeah, Alice is hoping he regains consciousness at some point.
Okay. So you are shown a table near the fire, and they bring out cutlery and put that out in front of you. And before too long, your food is brought out. So Maud, you get your roast chicken with Yorkshire puddings and cider veg. And Sebastian, for you, they bring out and they say, here is some strumming for you. And what you get in front of you is what looks like herring. And it's kind of like a lightly floured pan-fried herring. And it's served with new potatoes and lingonberries.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should cut to Tycho and Julian.
Indeed. So you pass through the village, and you see sort of the last of the fishermen getting their nets in and sort of making their way homes. And as I said, there's smell of cooking coming out of the doorways, and people nod at you as you walk past. It's all very nice.
I'm going to lean over to Tycho and say, I'm going to have a nice big solid meal when we get back, but this was important too. We're near the church yet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's say you've got there.
Is the door open?
Yes, it is.
In we go, please.
Okay. It's a very rustic and rural church. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Primarily, a majority of it is made of wood. It's not particularly large, but there's some nice benches in there, and then the altar at the far end.
I'm looking around for a person.
Okay.
It almost feels like you planned it, Julian.
What do you mean? Nothing of the sort.
You are a terrible liar.
I haven't planned anything. I just thought while we were here in a nice place, it might be good to just sort out our options, you know.
So you find somebody who's potentially a priest.
Hello. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt your day. I was just odd
hello.
question, I know.
Don't
Hello.
often get visitors.
Yes.
You're not from the town. I don't recognise you.
No. I'm English, and my soon-to-be wife is Finnish. It's about that.
Congratulations!
Thank you. And he sort of like moves a little away from Tycho and sort of speaks quite lowly. Now, look, I really want to sort of get this all sorted before she has chance to change her mind, as it were. When's Would it be possible for your good self to marry me and her, let's say, tomorrow? Do you have time?
My ears are burning, darling.
Well, we'll come closer then. I was just asking this nice gentleman if he would mind marrying us tomorrow.
Well, so yes, technically it is probably possible. However,
I know bans and all the nonsense
you
kind
would
of thing.
need to be a member of this parish. You need to be registered in the parish. We need to have your birth
Wait.
records.
Hold on. Just a moment. Rather than getting into all that, how would it be if, obviously, we give you a little money? Would it be possible for you to just say the words? We don't need to do anything. I mean, I don't know how Taika feels, but it could be possible for you to just...
You are suggesting bribing the man of God.
No. I'm paying you for your services. I don't need the officialness.
I can't provide my service. I need to have proof that you are not married. I need to have your birth certificates.
And for Julian's face just slowly falls completely. Right. Well,
We obviously we need to have bans. They have to be done on 3 consecutive Sundays. So I can't marry you tomorrow. I could marry you in 3 weeks' time.
very kind, but neither of us ever know where we're going to be in a few weeks' time, so thank you for your time.
Where have you come from? Where is it you live?
Uppsala.
Oh, well, I mean, they can announce the bans for you,
Yes,
and
I'm
then you
hoping to
can be
avoid all that.
if that they can be you can be married there. You don't have to be present for the reading of all the bans. It would be helpful if you could be there for one of the band's readings, but otherwise there is no requirement for you to be there for each of the readings.
And this sudden change comes over Julian's face, like he's considering something he possibly shouldn't. Right. Yes, no, thank you very much for your time. I need the map, Andrew Slade.
Which way politeness?
You need the map. Hang on, I haven't got the map on here.
And Julian just sort of like turns around and, putting his hand on the small of Tyker's back, just sort of gently, slowly leads her out of the church, looking very morose.
You all right?
It wasn't quite what I wanted to hear.
It's not Las Vegas. I
No.
say out of character.
Well, I might have relied on men at the church to do everything officially, and we can't even have words said over us to make it give us at least something, the feeling of it.
Okay, the generic map is or
No,
a
I
version of the generic.
I need the main one. Sorry.
The main one.
I need the
Of
one
what?
with all the thingy bobs on it.
Oh, well, that's going to be slightly more complicated for me to upload.
Fair enough. Never mind.
I can try. Just a minute.
No, don't worry about it. It's far anyway. And Julian's quiet for a minute as they walk alongside the docks. And then he goes, "What do you want to do afterwards, Tyker?"
What?
After you and I get married.
I haven't thought about it. Why?
I mean,
You have it on WhatsApp.
We don't have to, stay if we don't want.
What do you mean?
I mean that I feel more often than not more than a little useless among the group. And if you wanted to leave too, that might be the push I needed. If, however, you want to stay, then that's the decision made.
You are literally a doctor, my dear.
Yes,
How useless can you be, realistically?
fairly sometimes.
I think that's just your, well, your opinion. And
Perhaps.
I am not sure this life is something we can just walk away from. If only
No,
it
you're
were
right.
that easy.
The feeling might follow me. You're quite right. Let's get back and have some dinner.
Tyker is wise. Okay. So what's everyone else up to?
Maud is eating dinner. Anna's sitting up with Henrik.
Okay. Yes. Eventually, then Julian and Tyker will return to the inn. Basically, anything that you choose to order, you will be served with. As Julian and Tyker, as you are eating your meal, which will be around the time that Maud and Sebastian are sort of finishing theirs, the host turns up and says, "Oh, are you now content?" To just addresses it to the table. He's got
Maud says yes, thank
tapping
you.
his fingers together.
As much as we can be, thank you very much.
Oh, this is as it should be.
Julian's a little quiet and ever so slightly morose throughout dinner, though, even though he's enjoying his fish and chips.
Dr. Summerby, your discomfort will reduce in due course.
Yes, I'm sure it will. It has nothing to do with you, of course, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. This is proceeding adequately?
Yes, he's quite good at worrying.
This has been noted.
Julian finds Tyker's hand under the table and gives it a squeeze.
Oh. Today has lengthened more than usual. Maybe a long sleep. Maybe the long sleep will be satisfactory and successful for your
I'm sure it is.
relaxation.
How's our invalid doing?
His repairs are proceeding adequately.
Good. I'll stop in and see him before I go to bed.
You are welcome in advance.
And after dinner, Julian swiftly sort of goes upstairs and checks out the names on the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a door that says just Julian?
It says Dr. Julian Summerby.
He bangs his head against the door in annoyance and goes in.
After the inn wakes up.
I don't think it's that late.
It's gonna be nothing.
Your
Oh, yeah.
room has a desk in it, which has got a pot and a pen, and it's very tidy, very precise. Everything is neat, and there is like a bag sat down beside the table, and inside which is an exact duplicate of all of your tools that you normally have in your medical bag.
Julian picks it up and goes to see Henrik and how he's doing.
So Anna is sat in there with him.
Ah,
Looks up as Julian comes in. How was dinner?
quite delicious. There's very few places that get mushy peas right, especially this side of the channel. But honestly, I was very impressed.
Do you not find this weird?
No. Why?
It's too perfect.
Mm.
It shouldn't be like this.
Yes. So why not enjoy it anyway?
Because I don't trust it.
And what, pray tell, my dear niece, would happen if anything bad happened?
We would die, be eaten by a Vaesen.
And you have been walking around in recent times as if that wouldn't matter.
And it sits up a bit straight at that. It's like, but surely it would matter to you. You've got Taika, your life's pretty fucking the most perfect it's been. Why aren't you worried?
At the very moment, yes, which is why I'm taking advantage of everything while I absolutely can. So I intend, whatever this is, to enjoy it while it's here, and if it becomes suspicious, then I'll deal with that then. But right now, I'm going to see if this brave idiot, who somehow has become very important to the both of those, I think, is going to last. I'm sure he will, for the record. And
Typically,
then,
you've said that on an episode where he actually isn't here.
of course, he'll have to watch it back.
Only says things like this when he's unconscious.
And then I'm going to sleep what I think will probably be one of the soundest sleeps in a long time, and I suggest you do the same.
Anna just sort of doesn't quite know how to handle positive Julian, just sort of turns her chair to give Henrik a bit of privacy as Julian sees to his stomach.
Well, it's all as it should be.
Indeed.
It's one of those sayings where, you know, this part is really up to him, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And Anna, I think this part is up to you too.
What part?
This next part.
What do you mean?
And Julian thinks about it. Is there another chair in the room?
Yes.
He's going to grab that and bring it alongside Anna's, not too close because he knows she'll just pull the frig away, but he's going to sit near her.
Mm-hmm.
So, more years ago than I care to think about or even work out, I went through a similar experience to that which you have been through. I didn't lose my brother, though. I lost everyone. Everyone was suddenly gone. And it took a little time for me to realize there was no one doing that. And I know it's not going to be the same, but I definitely know the ballpark arena that you have been feeling since realizing Victor is not coming back to us. And I am endlessly sorry about it.
And this everyone that you lost, was that your fault?
Do you know what? I don't know. That's the odd thing. I think sometimes it must be, and then there are other times I think it couldn't have been because I didn't know. And I didn't know. And I don't believe for a moment that Victor's death was your fault, for example.
His wasn't, but the ones I left behind were.
Well, you're a captain. That's what happens.
And I left them and I wasn't a captain. I left them to their own devices and they died.
And that's part of what I mean about the next part being up to you. You can walk around with that as well, for however long. And trust me, I walked around with things like that and don't know who I was for a long time. But all that kind of thing, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make you a better person to browbeat yourself with. It's just damage. And after a while, you realize that you're just keeping yourself damaged in case something like it happens again. I mean, you've got to remember it, but just walking around with the damage just means that you're likely to damage other things in completely different ways because you're so focused on that damage, you don't see what that could be doing, if you see what I mean.
Anna sort of sits there and looks at the floor and has a hard think about things.
I will leave you to your thoughts, but I know that for rather obvious, immediate reasons, you and Tyker don't get along. However...
Yeah, she fucking shot me.
Anna?
And you fucking proposed to her the same fucking day.
If you had hit me any harder, you would have killed me.
I don't think so.
Which one of us is the doctor? I'm not here blaming you.
Sorry, that was more than whispering there in the corner. Which one of us has killed more people? Which Anna then unfortunately says. I'd never have killed you, Julian. Do you think I would have killed you in that moment?
I think your grief was so loud that you didn't know what you were doing. This is not me blaming you. This is me explaining that a woman that I didn't know loved me saw something that was about to happen to me and did whatever she had to save me. And I have not had that in, I think, my entire life. And it's been a long life.
Julian, you are my only living family member I have left. I would never hurt you beyond, quite frankly, what you fucking deserved a little bit in that moment.
I'm sure you think I did. And
I would never hurt you. I would never have maimed you permanently.
Anna, I walked around the entire last adventure with I walked around the entire last adventure with 2 black eyes.
Yeah, it's a black eye, a fucking heel. She shot me. She could have killed me.
She was trying to get you off me.
She could have killed me, Julian.
And you could have killed me.
I wouldn't have killed you. A
And she
bullet
wouldn't
to the
have
head
killed
would
you.
have done.
And
She could have
wouldn't
done. She didn't know she would hit that accurate.
You did not know you would hit that hard. Do you not see how this is 2 sides of the same coin?
No, I don't.
I am not angry at either of you. I am not choosing one of you over the other. Do you understand
yes, you
me?
are. Yes, you are. You chose her.
I didn't know she loved me.
1000% chose her.
What would it have taken for me to prove that I chose you every single time before that?
Stopping and talking to me when I asked you to in that corridor.
I
Instead of
cannot.
storming out to go to the pub, instead of talking to me about what it was about magic that had you so fucking scared.
And now you know.
Not really, no. I still don't understand it. I know you can't talk about it, whatever it is Maud says, that you can't fully express what the fuck happened to you. But you could have explained better.
Maybe there could have been some way, but I honestly don't know if I could have found a way what would have happened to me. Think of it as like a curse.
And you think I wouldn't have understood that if you'd stopped and said you wanted to say but you were cursed? Do you think so little of me that you wouldn't try to talk to me about it, but instead would take some sort of backroom deal with the man who did this to you over just talking to me?
Anna, you went behind my back when you knew how much I tried to stop you from this.
Not really, because everything to you seems to carry this same weight. How was I to know that this was more? Can't you see? I just wanted to protect all of us.
But just like being a captain, sometimes you make the wrong call. Doctors do it too.
Your calls are different. Every call you make, you're trying to save a life. Mine, I'm not. I think that's the difference between us. Look, you, Julian, you know who I am more than the others. You know things I have done.
I can guess. That's the thing. I don't want to pry. Mainly because I don't want you to pry back. We see each other in a certain light, and neither of us wants that to be over. I do need you to understand, though, that when I found out that you were Elizabeth's grandchild, great-grandchild, I can't fully explain how like a second chance I felt I had been given. It was the first chink of hope I had since that day when I realized everyone was gone.
Anna sits up a little bit. That her name was Elizabeth.
Yes. My sister.
My second name. Guess it's a family name.
That makes me even happier.
And yet, it can't be that important, because whatever that connection is that either you felt to Elizabeth or to me, Taika matters more than that.
Would it make you happy if I didn't marry her?
No, I want you to be happy. I want you to have kids, have a life. It's just, I sort of viewed you as one person. And you choosing that moment to propose to her has made me see that maybe you're not the same person I thought you were. Maybe I try to view you more as Victor than you really are.
Right. Well, I'm not Victor, and that was made incredibly clear to me.
Well, if you're going to stay with Henrik, I'm going to have a walk.
Stay safe.
Anna sort of pauses at the doorway. I do want you to be happy, Julian. You know that, right?
I want you to be too.
And she sort of just walks out.
That's right, Mark. I'm not really crying.
Well, and it's going to head outside and wander around by the sea.
Yeah, Julian's gonna just sit with Henrik for a while, seeing that he's breathing normally and, you know,
He seems very, very peaceful, very
wonderful.
relaxed. There is no look in his face of pain or stress or anything. He is just asleep.
In that case, after a little time, maybe I redress his wounds, type of thing, if he needs stuff changing.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go to bed.
Okay. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before bedtime? Anybody? Sebastian?
No, not for me, thanks.
Taika?
Let me guess, I won't get any answers.
I've shared answers.
Answers in quotes.
Hmm? Well,
Right, I'm going.
that's the answer. It's not
No.
me speaking. I've put them in quotes because that's him answering you.
Because there's not really answers, what I'm saying. All bloody mysterious. Anyway, I'm gonna check my room then.
Ah, I've just seen that other. So described by whom? Sorry, I did not see. By one of your number.
Society?
Yes.
Now I have a suspicion. Anyway, it can wait till morning.
Information has been transmitted and received.
Can I see my room then? Thank you. Lovely dinner and stuff.
Anna, are you doing anything?
Anna's going to go just sit on the water's edge and hang her feet over the edge and just sit there.
With her feet dangling in the water.
Yeah.
Nice. Watch the sun go down.
Indeed. Think about life.
Okay.
As you're
sat there, the host comes out and says, "Oh, Captain Anna."
Hi.
How is your recovery?
Anna gestures with her hand. You're Vaesen, right?
I am
Vaesen.
I am your host.
Yes. The host at the inn with the perfect food.
It is perfect.
Yes. Very perfect.
That is acceptable. Your gratitude is welcome. You are having rest?
Ish.
If something is not correct, I can have it corrected.
I miss my brother, but there's nothing I think even you can do about that.
You wish to forget your brother?
No. Anna quickly stomps on that idea. No, I just say He always would have the right words to say in moments like this, and I miss that. I just miss talking to him. I miss the way he'd make me feel. Everything about him I miss.
That is of interest.
He knew me a lot better than I knew myself, I think. I just feel a little lost.
He provided you with appropriate responses at the correct moments, and this was beneficial to you.
Indeed, yes. Sort of my compass, as it were.
That condition could be recreated, but it would not be equivalent.
Exactly.
The absence is still active.
Yes.
This is not incorrect. It is not efficient, but it is retained. If you would like, you may describe him.
To what end? Anna sits up a little at this.
He appears to have been effective.
Could you recreate him?
That would be unlikely.
Oh. So why do you want me to describe him?
A representation could not be constructed. It could respond correctly and might say appropriate things, but it would not be him.
But you could make something that looks close.
It would risk an error.
What sort of error?
You do not want the responses, you want the source.
Yes.
You may remember him, and this is not impaired. This you may describe him, and this will not alter him.
No.
Captain Anna, retention is preferable to replacement.
Yes. And I'm getting more and more puzzled by this conversation.
Thank you. I hadn't realised, coming out of character totally, I hadn't realised when coming up with this character actually how bloody hard maintaining this conversation style could potentially be.
Do you want me to describe him to you?
He stands there he just stands there quietly looking at you, and there is emotion in his eyes, but you can't gauge what that emotion is.
Yes.
There is an interest, there is an inquisitiveness in his eyes, but you can't tell what the foundation of that is, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You knew about what was happening to us. You knew where we were and all of this, yes?
At which moments?
Enough for when you came to get us. You knew we'd had letters. You knew where to find us. All of that, yes?
Ah, in that moment, yes.
In this moment, would you be able to find someone for me?
In this moment. That holds potential.
A quartermaster of mine, Roderick Harper. Can you feel where he is?
Hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
If the person exists, they can be located, provided sufficient identifying information is available.
Yes, what would you need to know? I can tell you anything about him.
Records can be assessed, patterns can be followed, people leave traces.
Okay. Tell me what you need. I'll give it to you.
Hmm. He takes a deep breath. And he puts his hands to his waist. And he appears to take a deep breath. Tell me about them. Provide identifying information.
Anna is then going to proceed to do so, but I don't want to do it out loud to the group. But Anna's going to say some things about him that,
Okay.
yeah.
Describe their form. Visible characteristics are useful.
Fabulous. Anna proceeds to do that and gestures sort of height, hair color, what it looks like, sort of the presence he has.
What is their relevance to you?
Friend, sort of a best friend.
He then holds his hand out to you. A personal object increases accuracy.
Anna puts her hand to the compass around her neck. Do you keep it?
No.
Anna proceeds to take off the compass. This was a friend of both of ours. He held it as much as I have and places the compass in their hand.
Ah. Was this his?
No.
Ah.
You need something that he owned.
That would be advantageous.
Oh shit, Anna's thinking about her outfit and things that she has. Would this work? He brought it for me. She takes a small vial off from around her neck and gives it to her. There.
This may be sufficient.
waits with bated breath.
Hmm. Hmm. Location can be determined relative to distance.
Yes.
Their position will be identified. Further action remains your decision.
Okay. Locate them.
You will be informed.
Okay.
Approximation is acceptable.
Yes.
The individual will be located unless they cannot be.
Okay.
And he turns and he starts walking away from you back towards the house, towards the
Oh, okay. Anna follows. Where's he going?
He stops and he turns and looks at you. Yes, Captain Kun.
You were going to say where they are?
Yes.
So where are they?
They are at sea.
Okay. Thank you.
They are... And he holds the vial. I cannot ascertain direction.
Okay. Thank you. You know, there is one more thing that would make our visit here absolutely perfect. One of our fellows has a sort of binding to a fairy. Is that something you could fix?
Dr. Summerby?
Yes. Can you remove it?
Why would I do that?
Because it makes him unhappy.
He has not said as much.
You need me to tell him. He needs to tell you that he's unhappy by it.
That would be affirmative.
Okay, wait here. I'll be right back. Anna's going to leg it up the stairs and
he stands stock still.
fuck. Anna runs upstairs. Fuck, it's not from Julian's door. Julian! If you're in the room, stop and come out.
I'm probably literally just about to get sort of into bed. What?
Julian, I need to talk to you now.
What about? Right, what? What? I'm ready. What is it?
I have a way, I think, to free you from the Golden Man.
What?
So, our host, definitely not human, but will do whatever we want to make this visit perfect. If you tell him about it, I think he can fix it.
I find that more unlikely than I am
I thought this was positive, optimistic, Julian. Come on.
You're right, but there are some things that one must simply accept as opposed to trying to...
No, Anna's going to grab his wrist and drag him down the stairs. Come on.
Oh, for God's sake, at least let me put my shoes on.
You don't need shoes for this. Anna keeps dragging him.
Looking a little bit sheepish about his socks.
Anna's like, you sleep in socks? Come on.
Yes, my feet get cold. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Fine. directing that. Here, tell him as she pushes him in front of the host.
What's going on, my good man?
Ah,
Tell her I said you were unhappy. Tell him what's
Dr.
making you-
Summerby,
Yes.
your needs are being met.
My very well-meaning niece here seems to believe that if I tell you about
Great, niece.
well, that answers that question. Thank you. But she seems to be of the opinion that if I tell you about my and he like gears himself up as if he's not sure which part of the words he's going to say will hurt.
You are known to the king.
Yes, all of that.
Hmm.
I don't
You are
suppose
connected.
I don't suppose there's a way to and
You
I am
have access. This is
Access.
useful.
Yes, sometimes it has been. Do you do you know and Julian all of a sudden looks rather like nervy and sort of like is looking over his shoulder at Anna, almost as if he wished she wasn't here all of a sudden.
I was like, for fuck's sake, and puts her fingers in her ears.
If let me put it this way, I've sort of been doing this whole living thing a while. If things got severed there, do you know what would happen to me in real time? Could you make an informed guess?
This is something I would not feel comfortable.
That's understandable. Never mind it. But and Julian sort of takes Anna by the wrist and slowly moves her arms down.
Did he do it? Is it done?
Wait.
Dr. Summerby,
There's no way, is there?
I am not familiar with this eventuality. This is not
What's-
making you happy.
No, it's not, and it's not your fault.
The
But that-
outcome to be desired is my aim, for you're happy.
And it's not your fault if it's impossible. Trust me, it is really not. But that can't be done, can it? Can it?
Through him,
Yes, I thought you might say that, or something like it. Thank you all the same.
alternative strategies will be considered for your happiness.
There's no need. At this very moment, even given all that, I am quite content.
Yet, that is acceptable.
And he turns towards Anna and sort of doesn't actually meet her gaze. His eyes are sort of down, hands in the pockets, and goes,
Dr.
Very-
Summerby,
very sweet of you to try, Anna. Yes.
if your interaction occurs, when your interaction occurs, you may include reference to me, favorably
Are you talking about to
that would be beneficial.
our golden friend, as it were? Not that I consider him a friend.
That would be beneficial.
I will mention you, the host, at Nortalia,
Acknowledge.
very favorably, I promise.
This outcome is preferred.
Of course. Thank you for all that you're doing for us, by the way. I think we needed this.
It is difficult to be seen without proximity to those who are already observed.
Well, I think you're doing a fine job. Better than fine. A fabulous job, considering.
Is that why you brought us here? To be observed because we're being observed?
He suddenly seems to notice you again and looks at you. He kind of, he looks like he's trying to say something, but that the words aren't quite forming, and it's almost like he fails. He's just falling at the answer. You are observed. I would like to be re-evaluated favorably.
Right. We will see what we can do when we can.
His judgment is decisive. Your assessment has weight.
Well, that remains to be seen. But I promise I will make a note of you, as it were.
Thank you.
That is acceptable. And he seems to just kind of look up, and he sort of walks off towards the inn and back inside.
Right, my dear great-great-great-grandniece. I don't know about you, but I intend to go in and get some shut-eye.
Sounds wise. I will do the same. Let's head into her bedroom.
Sleep well.
You too.
And everybody goes to bed. Are we stopping here, or do people want to continue?
Yeah, no stopping here.
I think that's brought itself to a nice conclusion.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well, let's just do XP, and then we can allow anybody watching us to toodle off. So, did you participate in the session? Yes.
Yes.
Did you confront any Vaesen?
Yes.
I think we did. But it
What
wasn't
1,000%? It's clearly a Vaesen. It's clearly Vaesen.
Have you
But not
confronted?
confront.
You haven't confronted.
No, but we've interacted in a nice way, and we can't always be. It shouldn't be encouraged to be evil to all the Vaesen. Anna sort of confronted him about whether he was Vaesen. She told him she knew, but that should count.
Have you identified a previously unknown Vaesen?
No.
No.
Well, we think he's fairy, but we can't be sure.
Quite.
Were you affected by your dark secret? Please message me if you feel that you were. Did you take risks to protect other people? No, I don't think so.
I don't think anyone did.
Have you learned anything?
I've learned that she's my great-great-great-grandniece.
Your great niece.
Niece.
Great-great-great... So, great-great-grandniece.
Yes.
Right, got you.
Yes. Have you developed something in your headquarters? No. Did any of you perform an extraordinary action? No. And obviously there's one for the annals as well. Thank you, Julian. So 1, 2, let's give you 3 then. I'll give you 3.
Please, please, please. And I can't even hand it on to Leaf this time because he's not here. But please, 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 could somebody else do the annals this time? Pretty please.
I will try to. I make no promises about whether they will be done, but my intention will be good.
Right. So on this point, I shall say to people watching online, thank you very much for joining us. And we shall see you next week. And hope you've enjoyed this slightly different session this time. And we shall see you for more Vaesen later.